A former British soldier turned artist has expressed his disappointment after his latest exhibit, created from decommissioned AK-47 assault rifles, was banned from entering the United States. Well, Bran Symondson joins me now via Skype from Houston in Texas. You're there. Your works of art are not, of course, but how are you feeling about this? This is a certain irony, isn't there, that a state that has no laws regarding possession of long-barreled firearms like shotguns and rifles and so on won't let your works in?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I put a lot of work previous to these art pieces that were coming over. I'd even done a Texan flag. So initially, I was pretty upset that I couldn't get in. And as you said, the red tape and the bureaucracy of not allowing the decommissioned, demilled firearm into the country that was coming over with Maddox Gallery, and they were going to do a joint show with the Columdor Gallery. Within 10 minutes of being in the Columdor Gallery, one of their clients came up to me and said, I can get an AK-47 to you the next day, I can order one online.
So, I mean, if you'd had more time, could you have recreated the works with an American-bought weapon?
Well, that's exactly what I did, Anna. Behind me is a piece that I made in the Columdor Hotel, and I just worked through the night for 3 nights. A piece like this would normally take me about a week to make. So I was able to, I found a company called the United States Replica Gun Company, and they built one for me, and they got it shipped here.
Well, I was going to ask you what the work of art was behind you, but there we are. So well done. You've managed to correct some of the wrongs here. We have a couple of pictures of the banned works of art, as you say, one of them very similar to the one behind, Beat of a Wing. What are you trying to say about conflict in this work, and what are you trying to depict?
Well, this particular work, Beat of a Wing, is more about how man has destroyed the environment and the earth. And then I cut away a section of the magazine, and then within that, the 7.62 rounds are clear. And then the narrative of the piece is depicted in these bullets. More of the conflict one that I did was the AK-47 covered in dollar bills. And it's called The Commodities Spoils of War. And it's a reference to basically the commodities that man fights over.
And so what are we seeing there in the barrel then? Is it oil and diamonds and things like that? What is it?
In the dollar bill piece?
Yes.
There's religious symbols. As the world knows right now, there's a lot of conflicts because of man's belief in his own religion. There's oil, there's diamonds, there's blood to represent retribution. There's earth to represent we fight over land. There's actually some opium poppy seeds that I brought back from Afghanistan. And then there's cocaine.
And this is the interesting thing, isn't it? That you were a serving soldier. You began documenting the Afghanistan war. What is it about your time in the military that has informed your art now?
I think it had a lot to play with. Obviously, I lost some good friends over there. And it was a great education to be amongst the Afghan people, see really what was happening on the ground, and it not be just the impression you get from the media and politicians. But it taught me a lot to sort of show people integrity over there. And then having been shot at with an AK-47, I then realised how devastating this piece of this assault rifle is.
And there you are in the US in the height of a US election campaign. Donald Trump has been speaking about what to do about the wars there in Iraq and Syria, what to do about migration of Islamic people, Muslims really. He's been accused of putting the lives of US troops in danger in Iraq after saying that President Obama founded so-called Islamic State. What is the sort of mood in America, and how does your art feed into your thoughts on this?
Well, to be honest, I haven't really left the Columdor Hotel in the last few days because I've been making this art piece. But I mean, my personal feeling is segregation leads to radicalisation, which I did actually in a piece called Virtue of the Vicious, which was laying respect for the 130 people that got killed in the Paris shootings. That's.
Well, well done trying to replicate some of your banned artworks. Thank you very much indeed for your time there, Bran. Thank you very much indeed, live there in Houston, in Texas.